Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna show you today and talk about my Honda Accord Hybrid 2020. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about it so far and how it is been with the car so far. So right now it's I'm gonna show you. It has 11,980 miles, as you can see, and giving me approximately 45.3 mpg per gallon. So this mileage is on economy boost, like if you drive on economy. So right now I'm driving this on economy, so that's why I'm getting this much mileage. If I drive on normal mode, probably not gonna get this. It's probably gonna be 40 43 no 40 38, something like that. So what happened is, um, things that I noticed, I want to talk about that with you guys. When it's cold, it's the mileage gonna go down a lot. Literally, it could went down if you drive normally or in sport mode. It could went down to the gas car mileage. So I don't know about that, but hybrid should not go this much down, because what I noticed when I was driving in the cold, when it's snowy weathers and stuff, I was getting like 34 36 miles per gallon with the economy boost. If I was driving in the economy, that was the mileage I was getting when I was driving in the economy. So let me show you from outside how it's holds so far. So far everything is pretty much nice. Nothing is bad right now. You're probably gonna hear a lot of background noise because I'm about to go somewhere. I black out the emblem. Before I black out the grill, but now I removed it because it's quite a while. So, and the car is a little dirty also. I need to get it washed. So it's holding so far pretty good. Let me show you from inside. You can see this trim piping, you probably already know, some of you guys. It does not come with it. It's just a neon light and a stripe, and I put it here, and at night it's glow red, which is very nice and looks very nice at night time. Okay, so let me put this on my head and then we're gonna talk about it more. Okay, we have this right here with me, the GoPro set that I bought, and it's quite useful actually. Okay, so I'm not sure it's gonna record bottom. Maybe have to keep the angle a little bit down and then tie this up. Okay, let me see first how it looks, and then I'm gonna keep the angle like that. But that's gonna be hard because I can't see the screen right now. Maybe I can connect my phone app with it, and then I can do that. Okay guys, so let's talk about that. Let me put the address. I'm gonna go. So let's talk about that more. I just connect my GoPro on my head, so I need to see on my phone too the angle right now, and I'm sitting very low, so you guys can get the front view as well. I have to sit very low to get you guys a view. Let me turn on a little bit down. Okay, I think now that should be better. Yeah, so let's talk about the car so far. So some of you might remember before when I make a video about the vibration. So that vibration happens only when it's cold, and that thing I noticed that if it's so cold that sometimes like when you're stopping and like slowing down and it was vibrating. So I don't know why it was vibrating, but it was doing it. So right now, as you can see, mileage is showing 45.2, and because I was idling for a while, so it decreased a little bit, but I'm still driving in economy mode. So you can check the background noise and everything while I drive the car. I think so far is good, but if you if you buy this car and you're looking mainly for the MPGs, then I suggest to buy a Camry, Toyota Camry, or Prius if you can go that route. But I think it's the both Camry and Accord style wise they are pretty good. Everybody has their own choice. What I like about this Accord, the inside, the cabin, because this thing looks very nice. Okay, as you can see, it's clean looking. These buttons are very like clicky. As you can look, you can hear this. Look at this. So they're like very clicky buttons and feels like very high quality. Plus it has a display here. Camry has a little different design, and depends what design you prefer. But talk about the leather seats. When I bought the car, the same time, I think after a week or so, I put the WeatherTech floor mats, which they are pretty good. They are holding very nicely, and the fit is very good because they measure every dimension in the cord, and then they make for it. It's not like randomly mat that you can find in Walmart or TJ Maxx or wherever. They are like very nice fit. That's why they are like $200 cost. So the leather, this was a Wish purchase. I bought from Wish app, which I was not expecting that to be very good, but it was, I think, $110. And I'm quite surprised with that quality because it's holding so far very great, and it's actual leather, and the fit is very nice. The finish is very nice. As you can see, it's very stylish. Also it has a red stitching on it and red piping, which makes the seats pop out. And this neon light is closed at night, and it looks very nice, and with the combination of the cabin and the way it fits in those corners, it looks very nice, especially in my eyes. You know, when you have you like your own car, you're gonna obviously appreciate every bit of it. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube. People do modification, and I think there is a guy, Cameron. He just bought Type R, and he already doing the modification. He already changed the stock air filter in it and put some kind of the upgraded one and get even more speed. And yeah, that makes me think that I spent so much money, pretty much close to the Type R. I think Type R was 38,000, I guess, and this was 30,000. Like literally I have to just pay a sticker price, and it's E Extreme. and it's hybrid. So the only thing is gonna save you money with is the gas, and that also goes down when it's cold. And one thing about the registration, when you have a hybrid, you're gonna pay double the amount on the BMW. So keep that in mind too, because usually for the standard gas car you're gonna pay around 65 something dollar, and if you have a hybrid you're gonna pay 165 or 61, something like that. So that also, like, it's kind of bummer, because I mean, if you're buying a hybrid you're already paying more money than the regular gas car, and then you have to pay to the government also more money because you have a hybrid, which does not make any sense. You are actually saving the environment and not, like, you know, smoking around with your with your car. And it's pretty quiet too. The cabin is nice. I think it's not quieter than the Camry, but it's still quiet. It's not that bad. If you are like in the rush hours, you have to keep stopping, and you can just put in EV and drive. If you can drive like below 35 miles, it's probably gonna stay in EV. But if you go a little bit, the RPM go a little bit higher, it will cancel the EV mode automatically. And it's not gonna work also when the EV when the engine is so cold. You cannot put it in EV mode because it's gonna not let you. It's gonna tell you that it's cold, so you cannot use that. And I don't find that very useful. But if you have a charging, like you can see right now it's like 5 bars. Most of the time if you're driving in economy there will not be a charging, not much charging, because it's gonna keep charging and then using, keep charging and then using. And so if you drive in like slow, let's say you're driving in 10 miles per hour, like you are in the rush and driving very slow, and you have a charging like this, you can drive it in EV mode, and it's gonna probably save you a lot of gas. So I started to use these pedals. Some of you probably remember I made a review about it before, and according to the Honda, the people who sell the car, they don't know also like what does this pedal do, which does not make any sense. Because I went to a Honda dealer in near Newark, Ohio, and he actually did not know what this pedal for, because he was talking about it's for gears, you know, like it's for CVT gears. But in reality, in the hybrid system, these pedals are for the regenerative braking system. Like you can increase the braking, the regenerative braking by these pedals. You can increase or decrease. But like if you're stopping, you don't have to press brake only, but you can increase the brake intensity with those pedals. So these pedals are for that, not for actually changing the gear. One of the Honda dealer guy, he was telling me about this is this shift the CVT gears, and that time I did not know also, because I was just like you know, looking for a new car, and I did not put so much thought on it. I just wanted a new car, and that's how I bought it. So later on I found out after a few months, because I was not using it actually, because it was not making any difference. Like let's say if I press this, you can see 1 bar, it's come like arrow downward. It's not gonna do anything because it's not for that. So what I was trying to do, like, is some kind of gear or something, but it was not. It was regenerative braking system, and it took me quite a while to understand, because actually I did not search about it. So I just driving, and suddenly on some day I watch a video, and the guy talks about, I don't remember who was the guy, and then he talks about it, that it's a regenerative braking pedal, so you can increase with that. So I started using it, and then it does help though. Like if you're gonna stop, why use brakes, right? You can use this also, and it's gonna help you stop the car even faster, without using your brake too much. So, and it's gonna charge the battery. The benefit is it's gonna charge the battery. Right now, as you can see, it's increase of 1 bar. 45 miles showing. Let me show you power flow. So if you see in the dash, I don't know if you can see, right now the power flow is working, and if I see pull the pedal a little bit back, it's gonna charge the battery, and if I put the pedal down, then engine and the battery both works. But in this speed, mostly the engine do the work, and it's just charging the battery as well with it. As you can see, it's charging right now. If I put the pedal hard, like let's go hard, see now the both are working, so both sending power to the wheels. So let me just go to, when I go to stop, and I will remind you guys when I'm gonna use the pedal. You will see the charging, the speedometer that shows the needle on it. It's gonna show you, it's gonna move actually. Like if I pull the pedal, you can see it's going down. But if I let me just go to the exit. If I use the regenerative braking system, it's gonna even increase the charging speed. So let's see if I go to somewhere when I need to get slower. And one thing about the mileage, it affects also because in the winter, because you're using the heat, and the heat takes even more battery than the cold. So if you're using the AC, it's not gonna use a lot of like gas or battery. But if you're using the heat is taking more battery and more gas. You used more gas. That's why I think the mileage was way too low. I was surprised that how could a hybrid car and give you 36 miles per gallon, and you're driving in the economy mode, which was bummer, because I was like, why did I spend so much money for it when it's not even giving me the mileage it should give? Because in the paper it should give you 46 for 2020 Accord hybrid, and but it never gave me 46 to be honest. Even in the beginning when I drive, and it also depends on your driving habit. If you put the pedal hard every time you're gonna move from the stop, or from every turn you're gonna just go fast, it's not gonna give you the same mileage even if you are driving in economy. But right now this 45 mpg is like, I'm not driving the way I used to be. Like when I go hard on the exit, like I'm stopping and then I go hard, you know, like you just move around, you brake and then you press the pedal hard, then you brake, you press the pedal hard, you stop and then you move from stop, you press the pedal hard. I used to drive like that, but with that pattern of driving, it's not gonna give you any mileage. You're gonna go down to probably, even if in the summer, probably gonna go down to 38, 40, which is not a lot for a hybrid car. So if you press the pedal like normal driving, just don't go like you know, you're gonna sitting in the road, like you're sitting in the race car, and in every gear you're gonna press the pedal hard to go fast. If you keep doing that, then this thing is not gonna go anywhere, like with the mileage. But one thing it does have, the good it has a good speed, like good pick. Like when you go down and the battery is charged, it can go fast. I think it has like 230 foot-pound of torque, and a combined electric motor, and the engine has like 212 horsepower, which is not bad for a hybrid. This is 2.0 liter engine, and if you go Accord base, the engine is 1.5 liter and hybrid. But with that, you're not gonna get a lot of power or torque because the engine is small. But with that, you can probably get a good gas mileage though, because the engine is small. And if you're driving slowly, like you have a habit of driving slow, I think it's pretty nice car for its style, for its price wise, and it's gonna give you great gas mileage. the base Accord was $25,000 sticker price, and the EX was $30,000 straight, like $5,000 package. So in the base there was a difference between the screen. The screen was smaller. It has a less button in the base model, and there was no power seat. Like the driving right now, even the passenger is not power seats, it's only the driver side. So I forgot to show you guys. See, I should have shown when I brake, I did not use the pedal because I was talking, got distracted. I'm gonna use it again. So it was working. What I was talking about, yeah. So base Accord. So there was no, as you can see, moonroof in the base Accord, and there was no blind spot monitoring on the side in the side mirrors, and in this it has. So I was thinking that they're gonna give me at least leather steering with the EX trim, but they did not. I just, like, when I look at the black car, and I was like, and it was brand new, you know, you feel difference because it's a new car, and then you are expecting to buy it already, and then you're like, okay, you know, I just want this. And that's how I actually bought it, because in the first look when I saw it, I really like it. So I like it now too. As you can see now, the battery is powering because I'm like below 40. As you can see in the dash right now, I'm gonna go there and look, I'm braking. See, if I increase the regenerative braking, I can do that, and then it's the needle goes fully on that green line. It shows you charging. So if I press a little bit harder, let's see, when I'm gonna go to exit, I'll show you guys. So if I leave the pedal, as you can see, the needle a little bit, but if I increase the regenerative braking, it's even go down. See, so which means you can charge this car with these pedals, not with, like, you're not gonna change the gear with it. So some of you probably wondering that I post a lot of gaming videos right now, and not posting any car videos. And yeah, actually I was thinking, but I have one thing to install on this car, the window visor, and it's still with me. It's been more than a month. I did not install those, did not get time. Plus the instruction says on those things that you should not be driving this car above 60 if you install those window visor. You have to at least not drive for 12 hours, which is not possible when I have off from work. I have to, like, go around and drive a car. So I'm thinking to install, and plus the weather was bad, it was very cold, so I could not install those. I need to install those. As you can see right now, I press the brake, it charges. And you can use the pedal. If you get a habit of using those pedals, you can probably get even more gas mileage. So yeah, if you guys are looking for more Accord content, do subscribe my channel, and stay tuned. I do a lot of gaming also, and right now I did not have much to do, so that's why I'm doing only gaming on this channel. But I'm gonna keep posting some car videos too, because I think car community is it's quite big, especially with the Accord. I see a lot of Accord builds on the YouTube channel. A lot of people are doing Accord builds, and they have very nice and sick looking Accords, modified very well. So do subscribe for more videos, and definitely we're gonna do a gaming too. And if you guys are interested, I'm gonna put the link in the description of my PUBG mobile. I play that one, and you can send me request if you are like above 40 level. not like just level 10 and you want to play with me, because I do live stream and we can play together. And if you are doing live stream too, hit me up. We can probably collab and do a live streaming together. And I'm in Ohio, Columbus, and yeah, so I can play a PC PUBG too. I have that, but I don't have a community. Like most of the people I play with, they are from my community. Like we can talk and play, I can enjoy. But if I have to play, just sit there and play alone, that is hard to do. So I need somebody like in the squad to, like, we can chit chat and play the game at the same time. So we can do that. I recently installed the Apex Legend also. If somebody has that, we can play it together too. Not sure if you can team up in that. I think, yeah, you can. I just played once since I installed. The reason is the same. I don't have a community to play with, so I need a community. So we can like play together. I have like 1,500 subscribers, and yeah, if you have the same or even a little bit less, it's fine. We can collab and do a live stream together. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I will probably see you next time. And you can see right now the cabin is very quiet because it's a hybrid. I'm using the AC right now. If I turn that off, you'll see it's nice and quiet. No, nothing. If it's good weather outside, you can just put the windows down, turn off the AC, and drive around. The car is very, very quiet. So that's a good thing about it. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Peace.